Hello, great souls. Welcome to Wake and Ready Yoga. Let's begin with a centering practice. I thought it might be nice to practice for our pranayama today, Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is sometimes referred to as the breath of the ocean, and it has a sound to it that comes from a slight constriction in the back of the throat. If you were breathing onto a mirror, like that, and so if you're not familiar with the breath, if you do that, and just to get a sense of the constriction, it's very slight, but we're breathing in and out through the nose. So try for just a breath or two. If you can hear that quality, and it has the sound of a wave. Inhale fully and deeply. So if you're able to create that sound without strain, right? So slight constriction, we'll practice Ujjayi breath. If you're finding it difficult and you're concentrating so much that you're straining, let that go and practice a regular deep full inhalation. Retain the breath for a few counts and exhale. So you could do the same, inhale, hold for that length, exhale, that's even count breath. Or you can inhale fully, hold for a few counts, exhale, you decide, or Ujjayi. With Ujjayi, we'll inhale fully, fill the lungs completely, and exhale fully. We won't retain the breath. So let's exhale fully through the mouth. And then begin inhaling, exhaling through the nose using Ujjayi. Fill the lungs completely, and once you feel that the lungs are filled to capacity without straining, then exhale fully and completely. As you breathe, see if you can create a sense of balance on the inhalation and exhalation. You don't have to count the length of the breath for this. Just simply feel into about the same length as you inhale and exhale. The inward gaze of the eyes is lifted to the point between the eyebrows, and you might imagine a gentle wave of the ocean coming onto the shore of your consciousness. So gentle wave of energy flowing in and flowing out with the breath, purifying your thoughts, the energy within the heart. The physical body, waves of grace with each breath. The light of the spiritual eye shining on this cosmic ocean of energy. One more round of inhalation and exhalation. Then allow the breath to flow on its own without controlling it, keeping the inward gaze lifted, mentally affirming an inner alignment with this divine light. I attune my will, my thoughts, my energy with the source of all power. I attune my will, my thoughts, my energy with the source of all. Deep, full breath now in and out. Bringing the palms together to the heart, honoring that divine light shining within you and within all beings. Begin with Namaste. Namaste. Okay, let's stay seated for our warm-ups. So we'll practice some shoulder rolls here, and you can align the movement of your shoulders with the flow of your breath if you like, inhaling up as the shoulders come up, or inhaling as the shoulders come up and exhaling as they come down. Reverse directions. If you are aligning the breath, probably we'll be moving a little bit more slowly. Just find your truth of what feels right for you. Very nice. Let's take a gentle stretch for the back of the neck. Inhale, lift through the crown of your head. As you exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest. Let the weight of your head give a gentle stretch for the back of the neck. A few deep breaths in and out. Very nice. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, turn to look to the left, looking over the left shoulder. As you breathe, visualize your breath washing through the body, the heart and mind. Each breath inviting cosmic energy, divine life force flowing through you. Inhale back to center and exhale, looking to the right. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down from the ears. Belly relaxed as you breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt the head. So left ear rather, tilts towards the left shoulder. A nice gentle stretch. The side of the right side of the neck. Inhale up and exhale to the other side. It's amazing how these simple stretches can really release a lot of tension in the upper body, in the shoulders and the neck. So if you spend a lot of time sitting with shelter in place, I notice a lot of that. This can be very helpful for just releasing that tension that may have gathered without you noticing. Very nice. Inhale up. Great. Interlace the fingers, bring them behind the head, and we'll practice butterfly. So inhale, expand. You can do a slight backward bend with the inhalation. As you exhale, the elbows comes towards each other and the chin comes toward the chest. And you can just very gently guide the head towards the body. When you're ready to inhale, you'll inhale, expand, and flow with your own sense of rhythm here. You can stay in either position for a few breaths. So if you want to be expanded for a breath or two, it's fine. As you exhale and come forward, you could stay here for a few breaths. Each time you come up, it's an inhalation. Each time you go down, it's an exhalation. The next time that you come up, we'll bring the arms above us, reach tall towards the ceiling, exhale, arms down. Beautiful. We'll bring the hands to the heart for a circle of light, circle of joy, fingers interlace with the inhale. Exhale, hands move out in front. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretch tall. As you exhale, the arms come down and you visualize light and joy surrounding you. Hands come behind the back. Nice opening of the heart center. Release. Arms float, palms together. Let's do this one more time. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale. Visualize light and joy surrounding you. Fingers come behind the back. Inhale and exhale, release. Beautiful. Okay, side to side stretching. So the right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm up. And as you're ready, come over and rotate the head to look up towards the sky. And the right hand can slide further away from the body if you like. Just find the stretch that feels right for you. Breathe into this. So the modified Parigasana, the gate pose. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. As you stretch and breathe, see if you can visualize the awakening of Kundalini energy rising joyfully through the physical body and the energy spine. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. We'll inhale up, exhale down, and go to the other side. Inhale up, lift and lengthen, and exhale, rotate, stretching through the fingertips. And just notice if you can feel it. I can sense a stretch all the way from my hip. And I sense the energy flowing freely out through the fingertips. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Nice. Inhale up and exhale down. Beautiful. We'll come onto hands and knees in tabletop position. Stretch out our back a little bit here. So coming into cat-cow, arching the spine on the exhale and swaying the spine on the inhale. Find your sense of rhythm. Notice how it feels for your body. Stretch and move in this way. Very nice. We'll come back to neutral. Let's bring the left leg back and the right leg forward. We'll come into a low lunge. The hands can be on the thighs, at the hips, or above you. And then just lifting the gaze of the eyes, keeping the breath flowing. The affirmation is, I attune my will to the source of all power. With each breath, feeling yourself, aligning your consciousness with the divine, your own highest self, and that creative life force of God around us, flowing to us. Inhale and exhale, arms down. We'll extend the right leg out, flex the foot, lift and lengthen, and just give yourself a nice stretch on the back of the leg. And you can come forward with the spine lengthened. Hands resting on the thigh, or you could bring them down to the floor if you like. A few deep breaths in and out. Very nice. Inhale up, and we'll go to the other side. I'll turn to the side here. Finding the position for the arms that feels right for you. Lifting the gaze, aligning your energy dynamically. A practice of attunement in our consciousness and the physical body, modified Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. I attune my will to the source of all power. Very nice. So exhale, arms down. Flex the left leg now, left foot. Lift and lengthen. You can stay fairly vertical or exhale forward. Keep the breath flowing. And just find the stretch that feels right for your body. With each breath, a sense of the whole body receiving the flow of life force and energy. Cosmic sea of divine energy washing through us with each breath. Very nice. We'll come back to neutral. Let's come into tabletop position and then plank pose. Take some deep, full breaths in and out. Feel the strength of your body, the strength of the arms, but feel the whole body engaged. So legs are dynamically engaged. See if you can sense the muscles strengthening as you practice this. We'll bring the knees down and chest down towards the floor. Forehead on the floor. We'll come into cobra pose. So we'll inhale up. Keep the elbows slightly bent. You could also be on your forearms instead, would be fine. I rise joyfully to greet each new opportunity. Exhale down. Let's come into tabletop and then extended child. Buttocks comes back towards the heels. Forehead releases down towards the floor. Deep, full breaths in and out. The affirmation is I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. We'll inhale, come to Vajrasana, and then tabletop position. We'll come back into plank pose. Take some deep, full breaths here. See if you can sense that the breath and the energy are supporting you as you practice. So if you feel challenged, consciously draw on the energy within the breath, the prana and life force to support you. We'll lower knees down, chest towards the floor. Inhale up into cobra once again. Keep the elbows slightly bent so the arms aren't straight. I rise joyfully to greet each new opportunity. Inhale, exhale down. And we'll push back into child's pose again. This time the arms can be out in front or behind you. Take a moment to find the right position for your body. And once you're there, surrender and release. We'll inhale, come back up onto the knees. Pause here in Vajrasana. Palms turned upward. Take a moment to scan the body. Notice how the body's feeling. Very nice. From here, let's come onto our backs for a supine twist. So the arms will be out to the side. The knees are bent, feet on the floor. You can release the knees towards the right and then towards the left, or you can cross. Left leg crosses over. Lift the hips and exhale the knees towards the right. Take a few moments to adjust the upper back to keep the shoulder blades as close to the floor as you can. If it's comfortable, you can lift the head and turn to look in the direction of the left shoulder, the left arm. The left arm can stay out away from the body, or you can bring it closer. The right arm also can be extended, or you could rest the right hand on the left thigh. With each breath, feel the body easing into the asana, Jatara Parivartanasana, the supine twist. The affirmation is, I open to the flow of God's life within me. I open to the flow of God's life within me. We'll inhale, bring the knees back to center, uncross, lift the hips and buttocks up, cross the right leg over the left, adjust your body as you need. Inhale, and as you exhale, let the knees now go towards the left. Take your time. I adjust my upper body a few times to help those shoulder blades come comfortably towards the floor, turning the head to look over the right shoulder. With each breath, a sense of surrender, release, and letting go. I open to the flow of God's life within me. So as you breathe, feel yourself welcoming those waves of grace, divine energy washing through every body cell, clearing and cleansing the heart center and the mind. Yogananda said, when our heart is calm, the mind is clear. I open to the flow of God's life within me. Very nice. We'll inhale back to center, uncross the legs, lift the hips and buttocks up, lower them down, draw the knees in towards the body. Let's rock front and back a little bit here and side to side. And then we'll rock up and we'll come onto hands and knees in tabletop position. And we'll come up into downward facing dog. Take some deep, full breaths in and out. Calmness radiates from every fiber of my being. We'll transition from downward dog to Rajaka Pottanasana. So we're going to kick the left leg back and draw that knee forward. Bring the right leg behind you. Find the position that feels right for your body. The foot can be as close to the body as you need. Relax the shoulders down from the ears. Relax the torso as you lift. Visualize energy rising to the point between the eyebrows. You can stay right where you are, or inhale, exhale, surrender and come forward.
Release the forehead down towards the floor. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. We'll inhale, bring ourselves back to neutral. Uncross the knees. Bring ourselves to tabletop, downward dog. Tuning into the quality of calm expansiveness. Inhale, bring right leg back. Draw that knee forward. Find your position for this side. Lift and lengthen. Relax the shoulders down from the ears. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. Keep listening to your body. You can slowly walk the hands forward, or with one smooth exhalation, lay the body down. Just honor what feels right for you. Each day for me is different. Relaxing, surrendering, offering yourself into that quality of dynamic presence to this moment. No sense of past, no concerns about the future. Right here now. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. Inhale, bring yourself back to neutral. We'll lift the hips and buttocks up into downward dog just for a moment. Then bring yourselves onto your knees into Vajrasana. Closing with a firm pose. See if you can feel the awakened flow of energy rising to that spiritual eye. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. Visualizing the divine light shining brightly within you. Cosmic waves of consciousness gently washing through you. Aligned with your highest self, God within and all around you. Om. Peace. Amen.
Okay, dear souls, let's send out some light and blessing to all. Om. 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 Peace. Amen. Many blessings to you.